Alright, good morning. Wizard Den here. Today I'm going to be speaking on some rules stated in S. Connolly's complete book of Demonolatry. Okay? I'll just go through them really fast, explain what they mean. A couple of them I'm going to have to explain what it meant by what she was trying to say and stuff like that. So let's get started. There's like 9 or 10 of them. So, the magician who has a supposed greater knowledge of magic and contradicts knowledge of other magicians of greater or lesser rank will never excel in his studies. This basically means keep your ego in check. You are still only mortal, and arrogance on your behalf will only hold you back. This is so true because there are so many occultists that just, they start to make things up to be either edgy or, just seem as if they're the ones, they're the beholder of knowledge. And, you want to watch out for them. Because if they're saying something abstract and way left field, that's... Just keep your eyes open. Be discerning. Discerning means to be able to tell between what's good and bad. And, be able to tell, basically, a human lie detector, tell what's right, what's wrong, etc. Next, the powerful magician does not boast of power or greater knowledge. A little humility goes a long way. Essentially, if you have the power, you don't feel the need to talk about it. If you're wise, you don't feel the need to speak about it. It's the old phrase, the wise man is the one who listens, not the one who speaks. Of course, every wise man is going to give you a lecture every now and then. Speak when it's only important to. But they're not going to speak 24/7 just to hear themselves talk. And they're not going to boast about how cool or how knowledgeable or how strong they are. It's just not how things are. So, next. The rank of one magician compared to that of another should not be viewed as competition. You are not in competition with others of your faith. You are brethren and should help one another. I preach about this all the time. We should be helping each other. We should be training each other, teaching each other, being kind. But the community is full of gatekeepers, and it's a joke. Shouldn't be that way, though. A magician of lesser rank is not inferior and should not view another of great rank as a threat, but as an equal and one to be learned from. Those more experienced can help you achieve your goals. Now, I do this not just on Facebook with people, not just on YouTube, but with people on Facebook. I help everybody out that I can. It's what I do. I don't like being selfish with my knowledge. I like to help others. I like to help them along their path. Help them get from point A to point B to point C to point D. You growing is only going to help everybody around you and yourself. I don't look for anything in return. But usually I do end up getting stuff in return. But it's not about that. It's about helping. And I could care less what I get in return. It's about making sure you achieve your highest potential. And if you're afraid to do that, you're insecure. If you're afraid, if you don't help others, essentially what's going on is you're afraid of somebody else getting more powerful than you, which means that you feel inferior, you feel as if you're weak, you feel as if you don't have much knowledge, and that you won't gain much power or knowledge. So therefore, you're trying to hold on to what little bit you have, and you're gatekeeping because you're afraid that you'll never gain enough, and they're going to catch up and overtake you. It's an inferiority complex, and you're afraid. It's insecurity. What one magician sees as the best way or only way of magic, another may not. We are all individuals. There are many ways to perform the same magical operation, and no one way is the best way. What works for one person may not work for another. This is 100% true. There is individuality as well as sometimes our beliefs are going to vary. And that doesn't mean that, one's right and one is wrong. It means that, we're both individuals. And people have an issue today and now, nowadays, in giving respect, kindness, and courtesy to one another. They are very arrogant and insecure, and they push themselves down other people's throats. They try to push this superiority complex on others, and it is a lack of acceptance and hearing each other out. But moving on. As in everything, each individual has an area within magic where he is most adept and will excel rapidly. We all have strengths and weaknesses. It's up to us to find out where we excel and where we could use practice. Know thyself. Essentially, with this, what it's trying to tell you is just because you're not clairvoyant and you can't see spirits doesn't mean that you should call magic a rap. You should experiment. You might be clairaudient, or you might be claircognizant. You're gonna have an ability, guaranteed. It's just a matter of undoing all the blockages, programming, and getting down to the fine tooth of things. You're gonna have to do some work. You can't be lazy. You're gonna have to do some work and figure out exactly who you are, what you have, and if you want those abilities, you can work on those abilities and gain them. Oh crap! I accidentally revealed the next one. Each magician is given at least one gift from the universe. This gift may be one that another magician might possess, but another will lack, into where excelling is almost impossible. This is because a gift is a natural extension of something the magician is born with. Don't beat yourself up if divination comes easier to others than it does to you. Otherwise, your self-confidence will duly suffer. You might pack a wallop when it comes to sending and directing energy, whereas those who excel at divination will not. And let's see, if you are interested in practicing magic in conjunction with your demonology practice, then keep these laws in mind. Ducanti said that those who do not follow Sect law would have their natural gifts taken from them because the demons have little patience with the magician who uses his gifts foolishly. AKA, be a good person. Be kind. Don't be an asshole to others. Don't be a gatekeeper. Train others. All other things I went over. You're not superior to anybody. We are all equal. Be grateful. All of these things. Demons will take away your power if you start getting out of control. So, take that for what you will. These laws are extremely important. These are laws from Demonolatry, universal laws. These are real. I have experienced it before where I got too caught up in myself, got cocky, got arrogant, my ego grew, and my abilities fainted. So, take it from me. I experienced it. I have experience with it. Well, alright, that is all for today. Hope that was good. Hope everybody learned something from that. And that's all for today, so peace.